So this Babel restaurant issue will expose exactly what I was talking about months ago on my videos, where I was talking against paying off tips, and people attacked me and said I'm ungrateful, what, because I don't want to pay tips. And my reasons were that when I go to dine on a restaurant, I only go there for the meal or the wine that I just want to consume, and then I want out. I don't have to pay salaries for the waiters and waitresses. And I think restaurants are forcing us to pay the 10% because they don't want to pay the waiters and waitresses from their money, from the money that they're making. So they are using us as consumers to pay for the salaries and also pay for the meals, of which is unfair. Sometimes, or in most restaurants, even the 10% tip that we are paying towards the bill does not even get to the waiters and waitresses. The restaurants themselves, they pocket the money, and then it's a bonus for the manager or. So that's the reason why I don't want to pay tips. Unless if you pay tip in cash, that's when the waiters and waitresses can receive the cash in some restaurants, not all of them. But this Babel issue will prove to many people that paying our tips towards these waiters and waitresses, it's unfair because they don't even receive the money. The restaurants don't want to give waiters and waitresses contracts because they want to rob them of their money and their labor. So they need to remove the 10% thing. Let the restaurants pay the waiters and waitresses, and then if I want to tip the waiter or the waitress because of the service that they have provided, let it be of my own will, and let me pay it cash or directly to their account so that they receive that tip at the end of the day. Because even the lady, she was lucky because she was given the 100 Rand note cash. If it was sent via the restaurant, I don't think she would have received that 100 Rand. So that's why I don't like paying tips. And I think we must stop paying tips so that these restaurants must now draft contracts for their employees and give them what is due to them. Because when they hire them, they hire their labor, but they don't want to pay for it. So it's totally unfair. So this Babel issue should raise all the red flags in the hospitality industry. And I'm totally against it, not because I can't afford to pay the tips. I can, and I have a qualification in hospitality. So I've done practicals, and I've seen how vile the hospitality industry is. After finishing with my qualification and all the practicals that I had to do, I never wanted to see myself back in the hospitality industry, especially working for someone else, because I know how they use you to make money for them and never compensate you for anything. So they must just remove the 10% issue. If we want to pay the waitresses or the waiters for their good service, we will do that from our own pocket and to their own pocket or directly into their account.